Do you feel the vibes?
Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy Nitrostorm here and we're back with another video. So this time we're going to do some PvP. So by now you should have seen the Retsu, the Yachiru Unohana gameplay and the Kenpachi gameplay, the one on the right of course. And now we're going to be doing some PvP. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, this is our PvP team. We're 5 out of 5 unfortunately, but I think I'm gonna get promoted to captain anyway. But let's take a look at our team. So let's start off with our blue Kenpachi. As you can see, we've given him 30 attack on the Yuki, Popples and Captain's Robe. One way that I can improve this build would be to give him a gold Popples. You know, I prefer to keep him hybrid just for this team. And for characters, I've given him Baby Nell, Marshall, and 100 attack link, because it does increase attack a lot, and it does also boost his strong attacks, while not like, because it's not as effective as NAD anyway, but it increases the attack, which still does help with the NAD damage, keeping the attack threshold much higher so that people with high defense is not going to affect him as much. I could have the new Past Love, but I don't have him, so I used Grimjow instead. So up next we have our Mind Kenpachi, the 1000-year Blood War version, and as you can see we've given him the Yuki, Popples and Captain's Robe, all 30 Spiritual Pressure. Now again, I could improve this build by giving him the Gold Popples, Gold Yuki, which I don't have. And for character lens, I've given him Shinji, Byakuya for the 25 strong attack, and Gin for the 20 strong attack. I chose Gin because he's the next highest Spiritual Pressure character that I have. I don't have Chojuro unfortunately, the tag team one, but as you can see they're all good links for him. I made him a nuke, and I guess you'll see why as we watch the vids. But anyway, that's Kenpachi for you. And last but definitely not the least, we have our girl Yachiru Unohana, and the build I've given her is, you know, pretty beastly I think. Now I am missing a link, I'll talk about that in a second, but for now we have 30 attack on the Gold Chappie, and Captain's Robe. One of the ways that I could improve this is by getting a gold Popples for purple. I do lose 10% health and I do lose my focus, but I do get 30% more attack, and I believe that's better than a Captain's Robe that only increases 30 attack. Now for the character list, we've given him Ryuken for 20 damage reduction, Halloween Yoruichi for 25, and OG Purple Shinsui for 25 normal attack as well. So as you can see, the stats are really high. She's more of an offensive type with this build. Now it would be better in my opinion if I did have the Ishin link to replace the Shinsui, but for now I'll hopefully get the Purple Shinsui in time, but for now this will be my build. So let's go ahead and find our first match. Alright guys, so we have a few people here that we can fight with ×2. Since they have lower attack, we're not going to use the boost. So let's start off with, so these are 3 different characters, which is good because I can, you know, experiment at the same time. So let's go for Kenip. So he has Ganryu, Yoruichi Armored, and 1000-year Blood War Byakuya. So as you can see there, my Yachiru used her 3rd strong attack, which cancelled everyone pretty much, and then the Kenpachi pretty much did his 3rd strong attack and destroyed the Armored Yoruichi. So we have an extra battle. Let's get this out of the way first. So I mean, it might seem like I wasn't really excited, but you know, I just woke up in a sense, so I'm a little bit tired, but I really wanted to do my PvP video because I am low-key excited. It's just that I don't have the energy right now. But in any case, that was the fight. So let's move on to Hydra Heads with his or her Senna. Oh, never mind. This is a pretty troll one. Let's just get this out of the way. Yeah, there you go. So that was a wasted ticket. I mean, getting points is nice. Oh, another extra battle. Well, let's get this one out of the way real quick, guys. Alright, so for the next battle, I want you to focus on the Mind Kenpachi, and the one after that, I want you to focus on Yachiru. Alright, actually for this battle, let's see. Let's skip the full bring. Let's look for someone harder. I guess this is harder. So for this fight, I want you to focus on the Mind Kenpachi. So we're gonna be fighting Fix. Alright, so I want you to focus on Kenpachi's third strong attack as it hits the enemy Yachiru. Now, if you saw there, the Kenpachi hit his third strong attack hit all of Yachiru's, like it hit since the sorry guys, I can't speak. The Kenpachi had his third strong attack out and it hit the Yachiru with all the 4 possible hits. So that dealt a total about, you know, let's say 4, 8, 12, about 60 to 20k damage to that enemy Yachiru, which is really strong. So for this next battle, I'd say we would fight the Toshiro, just so you guys can see why I have Yachiru as the lead in the first place. So as you can see in the zip, you will see that Yachiru will cancel all of Toshiro's strong attacks, well, most of them at least, as you can see there. So except for the first strong attack, Yachiru can't cancel that one because that was really fast even for Toshiro. So as you can see there, that fight was pretty cool. I would be more hyped, so I apologize if you don't like my kind of tone right now. Oh, there's another. Oh look, an interesting one just popped up. So fighting Hexery with that much average attack, pretty decent. So we have another Yachiru with Blue Kenny and Toshiro, pretty nice stuff. So that Yachiru was more tanky. She had more damage reduction that time, as you noticed. But either way, you know, still a pretty good fight in the end, I think. Alright, so let's move on to the next fight. So, you know, I placed my characters like the way they are, you know, myself. In any case, let's see. Oh, I do want to fight this guy, but he's not ×2. Let me just get my tickets down real quick. There we go. Alright, so I thought about it, and I might as well just do it. In this case, you know, I'm gonna boost myself up because, you know, I have a good chance of losing against this guy. So let's have a look. I might only do this once because I do want to make sure that I want to get into captain. So I'll just fight Mr. Torture because he's got the highest average attack out of everyone here. Alright, so he has Yachiru, Blue Kenny, and Ig. I see. Come on. Okay, thank God. My goodness, guys. So I'm not sure if the boost was important. I think it would have helped me a little bit, but there you go. That's a pretty nice fight right there. Well, unfortunately I didn't get that much points. Alright, so up next, let's fight the Christmas Ururu. So it's, you know, we're gonna be fighting many different leaders just to see how they go, because I will note down some weaknesses, of course, at the end of the video. So there's the Yachiru. Oh, they're on special strategy, so this is gonna be pretty dangerous if I don't kill my targets fast enough. So as you can see there, I think this is where I start losing. Okay, so that was really close. So as you can see there, that's a good example of what would happen if there are more than one healers against my team. It was pretty risky, honestly. I think if the enemy Yachiru went against my Yachiru, things might have been different. But I mean, it went that way, so I guess I can say that I'm glad that I won. Alright, up next we have another Yachiru. So, you know, it's just gonna be fighting many Yachirus just to see how my team goes against other strong teams. For now, it seems it's going pretty well. So you see, this team is, you know, your base flurry team with poise, pretty good stuff. Let's see. Alright. That one was pretty that one's pretty messy. I'm surprised that my mind can survive that Blue Kenny. I think that Blue Kenny was made for tanking. Alright, so we have 2 more battles left. So I was thinking that after I beat this Blue Kenny, I'll refresh until I find a Mind Kenny lead, and then we'll have that as our last fight. So for now, let's go fight this lead full-bring Kenny. Alright, so we're up against Geen. Oh, this is a good matchup. Just to see how he faced against Geen. As you can see there, the Geen pretty much died. And then the strong attacks helped us win in the end. So of course, I don't really expect my Mind Ken to survive. If he dies, I would have expected that because of the fact that I made him a nuke build. So that's a pretty nice fight. Let's move on to I could fight this one right now, this Taicho, but he's not 2x, so I'm gonna refresh until I find the 2x Mind Ken. Alright, so I kinda messed myself up here. I can't find one anymore after refreshing a certain amount of times. It loops through a certain group. So I'll just fight this Ryuken, which I never done before. So just in case, I'll do full boosties and then let's go fight him. Great, I just wasted another tick hit. Well, let's see how OP this Ryuken is, you know, on his own. Okay, never mind. Obviously, he's not going to be able to handle it because he doesn't have poise. So the bad news is I ran out of tickets, but the good news is I did pre-record 10 other PvP battles for you to enjoy. So I'm just going to be playing those out without any commentary, so just so you guys can like watch for yourself how it goes, like how each of them fight for each battle. But in any case, it's been your boy Nitrostorm. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.